crazy because like I didn't expect to become a barber. I was just like really rough time in my young childhood, was homeless, and the barber that used to cut my hair all the time didn't see me around for a couple months. So he like got my number from one of my friends and asked me where I'd been. I told him like the situation that I'm in, and you know, I'm sleeping in my practice studio right now where my band practices. So he's like, well, you said you showed interest in like you'd come work at a barbershop, right? I was like, yeah, I'm down to learn. Like I'm not skilled at all. Like I don't know shit about cutting hair, but if you're down to teach me, I'm down to learn. So he basically bought me an entire fucking kit and like scissors and everything, like literally paid for everything and just like gave it to me. It was just like, you don't owe me anything. Just be here when I need you. I was like, okay. So I learned, and in 4 months I had a clientele and my own chair.
Whoa.
Yeah. In 4 months. And I was like booked. I was like the busiest apprentice. I don't want to say ever. This is crazy, but it kind of was. I literally would have like, as the apprentice, I have like 5 guys sitting in the waiting room waiting for me. Meanwhile, guys that have been cutting hair for like 10 plus years are like waiting for their next client to come in. I've got like 5 or 6. I've never heard that. It was crazy.
Like, I've never seen that.
Honestly. I think I came in at the perfect time. It wasn't like a big thing. It wasn't like a fashionable thing to like become like a barber at any point. It was just kind of like I had been playing shows and been in the music industry and the music scene in Long Island for so long that once I started cutting hair and offering free haircuts to people, Instagram was a thing. So I started putting it on Instagram, and then everyone and their girlfriends would be like, oh, go see Joe. Like you guys always hang out, blah, blah, blah. So then it started growing from there. And it was so fast how quickly I was able to get a clientele just based off of that. And it was just cutting friends all day. Literally every friend that came to like our shows, like in local bands and stuff, like they were all just friends that would always come to the shows. So it was just like so many people.
He's handing out a different type of flyers at shows now. It's just like, haircuts.
Well, people saw me and my buddy Ray just cutting the bands in the bathrooms. Like we would just be cutting, like before I was like fully licensed and everything. I was like going to shows and cutting the bands before they went on stage. So, and I still do that shit, you know, like, Sleep Token was out here and they gave me a call and were like, hey, are you,
well, they need a haircut for.
I mean, they got hair under their mask.
There's someone in it. Yeah. So.
Yeah. There's someone under there and they need their haircut real bad. So yeah, like those dudes, like I'll cut those dudes when they're in town. I haven't done a lot of haircuts in a while for bands because I've just been different schedules, you know. That's what I do. Did Stick to Your Guns a couple times, a long time ago, like when I first started cutting hair. Those dudes, and then who else? Remember what was that Christian deathcore band? Not around today.
Christian deathcore not around anymore?
Not around.
Mm-hmm. In the midst of lions. I don't know.
It's like with Blood Johnson came back. So.
For today.
Okay.
Oh, okay. For today. Yeah.
Forgot all about that band. Holy shit. Yeah, band was hard. Yeah, there were so many bands that I was cutting back in the day. And then like Bullet for My Valentine. What? I was cutting them before I was even in Fit. Like,
whoa.
I used to work at a venue and I used to bring my clippers after work because I was doing load in and load out. So I'd go early in the morning, load in the gear, then I'd leave, go to the barbershop, cut hair all day, pack up my stuff, bring my stuff to the venue. And anyone who wanted haircuts, I had a room and a chair in there that I can just cut your hair in. So I did like the Bullet for My Valentine guys. I did the Lamb of God guys once before I was in Fit too. That's why it was really funny when I met John, the bass player of Lamb of God. He's like, you look so familiar. I was like, I cut your hair in a parking lot really long time ago. And we also did some other crazy shit that night. And he's like, oh my God. I was like, that's me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Insane.
It
And
was
it's
so
a
funny.
beautiful, like, because people who maybe don't know, like when you're a barber, it's like, I don't know, for you, Joe, I'm guessing it's the same thing, but you get so close to your client, like they're just like, it's cutting, basically, they're all your friends and stuff like that. And
yeah.
for some reason, people open up to you a lot, right? Like as a barber, it's really special. And you get
because you have that one-on-one moment. You're just like,
yeah.
and they see you every day. So like, and they're always questioning you on what's going on. You got to question them. Like, what else are you guys going to talk about? If they're going through some shit,
Yeah.
that's the first thing you're going to lead with, because they don't know who else to talk to. They don't want to fucking pay for a therapist, and they trust talking to me because I'm the cool guy that cuts their hair, right? So it's cool because I have a private studio now, and so I just have like a room by myself. So like now, literally talk about anything and not worry about other people listening to your problems. You know what I'm saying? Because when I worked in barbershop, sometimes some guys would come in with some stories. I'm just like, maybe
we're gonna have to
should
put a
keep
pin in that one.
Like, let's go get a drink after this and talk about that or something. We probably shouldn't talk about that in here.
Yeah, some stories go hard for sure, but like you have these beautiful moments. You know, sometimes I would even maybe I was overdoing it, but I would close the shop at the end. I would tell because I know it was going through something. It was like, go after hours, we'll drink, we're going to talk and stuff like that. So being a barber, it's like when people would ask me, you know, like I was like, yes, it's cutting hair and stuff like that, but like it's really way more than that. As cliche as it sounds, it's like it's relationships, and you really care for these people, and like there's something also about seeing their face and being confident because they love what you just did. Also, like it's, but really that's rewarding.
Also you being a good barber too, because there's not a lot of barbers that are willing to do that shit. There's some barbers that just want to cut your hair, get the fuck out of my chair. You know what I'm saying? But there's barbers like me and you that actually give a fuck about our clients and like what they're going through, and like also want to make you feel good by the end of the day. That's why I got into it so much, because like I just saw how much me cutting hair and having these conversations with these people was helping them get out of some sort of funk they were in, you know? So it's therapy for both of us.
Yes.
You know, I still pay for therapy, by the way. It's great. If you don't,
you got another place at trauma dump as well.
Yeah. Oh, the real trauma dump happens with him. But
yeah, because when you're the barber, you're more listening than, you know what I mean? Like, yes, you can share things, but like very often it's like you're trying to be there. So you still need someone to so I love
it. Makes you a good listener.
Yes.
It makes you a very good listener. Most of them wanted me to like kind of go through what I've like gone through. So it's just like, especially now, because like now I'm older, I've done all this touring and stuff. Sometimes people just come to me for some sort of guidance, and I'm like, I don't know how to guide you. I can just tell you what I've been through.
That's something I wanted to touch on, I guess, is like, has your relationship with the barber work changed over the years through now doing fit? And maybe do you have like a clientele through the band now, I guess, is different than just the guy that was going to shows? Like I'm assuming there's a bit of a shift,
my only
right?
clientele right now is like people that come see my band play, and like maybe some people that have seen me on Booksy and are just like, oh, you're close to my house. But like it's kind of been a little more difficult. It used to be easy because in Long Island I could just come home, and I have friends that like, I have so many friends back there. So it was just so easy to just like be able to like get 2 weeks in and be fully booked. But out here, I only have like a handful of friends, and that's not like enough and I'm not home enough to where I like make a lot of friends here. So it's like, I used to live off of being able to take care of my friends. Now it's like, I don't do as many haircuts. I cut it down to 1 day a week now when I'm home from tour, because I'm just like, first of all, I'm exhausted. I'm like, when I get home, I want to like be home and like do whatever I want now. It's Joe time now, you know? But I still want to like cut hair and stuff. But if I was able to do 5 days a week and fucking be fully booked, I would fucking do it 110%. It's just hard because you can't build a clientele when you're never home. You have to be consistent with this type of work. You can't just like go away for a couple months, come back, and then like it's like, oh, sorry, I had to get my hair cut, and like now I feel like I have to go to this guy, and it's like, dude, that's fine. Like I'm not upset about it.
And they feel so bad, right? Like they
feel horrible.
Bad.
They don't even want to like answer your phone. Like you're like, hey, do you want to set up an appointment? And they're like, oh, sorry, I fucking overslept that day. I didn't even see your text. Like, dude, it's fine. I'm not like, it doesn't bum me out. It bums me out a little bit because I'm just like, I used to love cutting hair so much, but now it's like, because the band has taken so much of my life, I don't really have that as like a secondary thing to come home to and just keep myself busy. So I'm still trying to figure out things that I want to do when I'm home, because now I can. So
big
I'm like,
balance type of thing, right?
Yeah, it's hard to find that balance. It really is. It's not that easy as everyone thinks. People are like, oh, you just come home and they act like nothing ever happened. It's like, yeah, no, I missed literally everything that happened. Everything that has been happening at home and that you guys have all like lived through. I missed all that. So I don't know what it is. I don't know where you guys are at. I don't know if these guys are still friends. I don't know what happened in this person's life or what kind of events I missed or anything. You know, I don't know any of that. I missed your birthday. How was that? You know, I missed our anniversary. I missed your anniversary. It's like I missed this person passing, and I was like, what? Everything changes when I come home. There's different buildings up because that's how long I was gone for. It's just like, wow, this doesn't even look like the area I was just hanging out in last time I was home. So it's like everything changes around you. Like I'm still going, but then everything else is happening in other ways. I'm like, oh man, there's a lot going on. I have some people that do like, we'll see someone else until I get home, but it's just because they're homies. They become homies over time where it's just like, no, I want to hear about your fucking travels because they don't get to do that. So they're just like, I want to hear from you. I love coming to your place and hanging out. And the spot that I'm in now is a pretty fucking cool spot. So I always thought about doing it on tour too, but it became a lot. It became a lot to do because it's like I have a lot of shit to do before the show happens. And then there's like a lot of downtime. But like in that downtime, it's like I'm gonna fucking rest and get ready to play my show. But it's like I could do some haircuts too. But then it's like I have to shower again because I got hair all over me now. And then it's like I don't have all the proper tools. I don't have my chair. I can't lay you back and do a sick thing. It's just like there's so many like variables to it.
It's on other people's time that has to sync up with yours somehow too. Right. It's
I was trying to do a thing where like every show I would do like maybe like 1 or 2 haircuts per show. And then just like
you have a dedicated time for that. Kind of book people in those time slots.
I thought it would be kind of cool to like talk to some barbershops in the areas that I'm going to be playing in and just being like, hey, do you mind if I do like a guest spot there for like just doing like 2 haircuts? Do you have like a chair I can use? I thought that would be kind of cool too, but we'll see because everything's been like getting crazier and crazier for the band. Like people come and they do interviews and stuff, and you know, we did that all the time, like here and there, but like now it's like a lot more. Like there's always someone there that we have to like talk to or impress or just like